Hello and well met. Adventures in Green and Garb welcomes you to our newest campaign in the Forgotten Realms, Prophecy of Shadows. This is a low magic, high danger campaign that mainly takes place in the Ravenloft domains of dread. So we've powered up the characters a little bit with the starting feat to help them survive, maybe just a while. And we'd also like to welcome 2 new players to our channel. And and we'll see how they fare in this nefarious adventure.
They're gonna be great.
Way excited. So, as always, if you like what we do here, please consider
Smite that like button!
Smite that like button. Yeah.
It's first.
Leave a comment down below. We'd love to read it and interact with you. And if you interact enough, maybe we'll formally make you a Green Knight. And subscribe, because that helps us a lot in appeasing the dark algorithm gods. So,
Yeah, those algorithm gods.
That's the most apt description I've ever
this is a dark campaign. So, okay, so we begin this adventure 18 years after a certain foreboding prophecy was foretold by an oracle onto a legendary Dragon Sorcerer by the name of Jon Aeroghaul. The stage opens in the idyllic lands of the Feywilds, a place where abundant light, chaotic magic, and mystical wilderness abound. It looks like Faerun, but a very storybook form. Everything from the flora to fauna, and the landscape itself has a fantastical, vibrant, colorful elemental energy to it. Many creatures and races call this place their home, you all among them. Yet, all feel as if an unseen darkness is brewing, threatening to invade. No place is free from this feeling. Not even the small, cozy village of Purplesprings, nestled in a grove of blueleaf trees, where a halfdragon girl sleeps in a house carved out of the center of a giant great tree. Willa. The sun beams through the window, rousing you awake in the morn of your 18th birthday, the day of your ritual of Owain. Give us a brief character description, and the day is yours.
Well, Willa is gold half-dragon. She is, I'd say, more than half teenage angst. She is the daughter of John Wellington Wells, whether she wants to be or not, and the epic cleric Amalia Skye. And she has lots of troubles on her brain this morning. Oh my god, it's so bright. I'm gonna get up and kind of just like throw the blanket off. Good morning!
You don't hear anything, and through the door, made of wood, carved into the oak, you smell a faint smell of waffles. Very inviting, actually. Takes you back a little bit.
Oh my god, is that? I get up and I rush down this, like through the door, rush down the stairs.
You clomp down the steps, clunk, 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 clunk.
And I stop at the bottom step.
You're in the living room right now. It's well decorated, but you do not see your father there anywhere. But you hear some activity in the kitchen to your left. And it smells like those waffles your mother used to make.
Okay. She's here. Mom! And I'm gonna cut through the kitchen. Mom, you're finally back! I really thought that you were like...
And you catch yourself in the moment because you do not see your mother, actually, despite smelling her pancakes. You see somebody you've seen before, Risa, cooking with a gentle grace and hum. This young, beautiful Eladrin elf, silky brown hair, dewy complexion, wearing flowing silver robes and a very pretty silver circlet. And you've seen her more than you want to, in fact, and there's not really a time when you've seen her when she hasn't been engrossed in some kind of secretive conversation with your father. And she looks at you and says, "Oh, Willa, happy name day. I've made you these waffles."
I'm not hungry.
But John told me your mother used to make them all the time. And he showed me the recipe. I thought they would help you for your ritual.
Risa, this is really important to me. And I need you to hear it, because I'm only going to say it once. This recipe's my mom's, and don't ever make it again. And I'm going to take the mixing bowl and dip it onto the floor.
Oh, and she takes a couple steps back, and some of the food...
And I'll take that bowl and drop it on the ground.
Okay. And she shops.
Where's John?
I don't know, and she's... nurses her finger a little bit, which looks like they've been burned from cooking. I think he's out back, tending to some of the vegetables. I'm sorry, Willa.
Yeah, whatever. Just don't touch anything.
The door creaks open, and
start to cross the door.
As you do, John makes his way in, and you hear, as you were opening the door, you hear the shattering of the bowls, and the meal that Risa had made is now in shambles.
Willa, what's wrong? Happy name day. We made your favorite.
And you see John, your father, the middle-aged, draconic, what you have heard was a great sorcerer, but has no magic powers.
John, what's she doing here?
Risa, I thought that it would be of...
Why would you think that I'd want her to make Mom's special meal?
Because,
Today of all days? Really?
Because it's your birthday, dear.
I didn't ask you to do anything for me for it, so... I'm gonna hang out with my friends today.
Okay, I don't know if that's the best idea. You seem rather upset.
I think it's really rude that you bring your girlfriend here on this morning.
Willa.
It's my birthday, and I don't want to hang out with your girlfriend.
Willa, Risa is just an old friend.
Yeah, whatever.
It's true. And she walks away with her head down and tears welling in her eyes.
You've upset her for no reason.
I really just don't give a shit about her.
Well then.
So, can I go?
I assume you're planning to do the ritual then?
Yeah, of course I am. I'm a kick ass, so...
But, dear, I don't know if that's the best idea, given your current mind state, and I sense something sinister in the air.
It's not anything I can't handle, so maybe you should stay home.
I wasn't suggesting that you weren't able to handle the situation by any means. I have great faith in you. You know that.
Thanks. I don't need it. Mom raised me really well, so you should clean this up, and I'm gonna go. And you can tell your girlfriend that I said... Honestly, you speak Draconic fluently, so just make up whatever word you want to make up.
If that's how you feel, then by all means.
Where'd you put my axe?
It's in the other room.
Don't touch my stuff. I'm gonna cross into the living room and go to get my great axe.
All right. You see there, and the giant great axe that you have spent some time honing yourself and decorating yourself as well with you've inscribed some runes into it. And it's seen some use, maybe from chopping wood. Yeah, so it's there and ready for you.
Okay, I go to pick it up.
You can easily.
Swing it around my back, and I'll grab my bag that should be nearby.
Okay. As you step out, Risa's sitting on a nearby couch. Well, it's carved of wood and has some soft down, pillow lining. And
Willa.
she wipes her tears off a little bit.
Willa. Am I allowed to say this through the door?
Say what through the door?
Call after her.
She's
I'm
still in the
living
house.
room.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
grabbing
in the
the...
living room.
Yeah.
Willa. I know your mother wished she could be here, but her pilgrimage with Akadi is very important. And it was something that she has been planning for a very long time. I'm sure
That is such a lie. That's such a lie. Mom's not actually out on a pilgrimage.
Yes, of course she is. How many
Yes,
times
of course she is. How many times do I have to tell you?
Very well.
Very well.
Vista stands up and cleans her eyes off a little bit. Jon, were you not planning on giving her something for the ritual?
Yes, of course.
I don't need anything.
No.
Willa starts to just kind of like flex.
Willa, wait!
And
Willa, please wait.
I'm your father, whether you like it or not. And I do wish so very much to give this to you. It's a very dear friend in many ways.
then you should
One
keep
who
it.
sacrificed her life in battle in order to save ours. It has brought me much luck. It saved me more times than I can remember. I want you to have it. Please.
I don't know.
Please.
It emanates a warmth that radiates throughout the living room.
Was she Mom's friend?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, then I want it.
Here you are.
It's pretty. Like me.
You feel as you as you put it on, you feel some power surge through you, but it doesn't feel like you've awakened to that power quite yet. Makes you feel
Please.
stronger.
Do be careful today. Like I said, there's something in the air.
I feel it too. Willa, be careful.
I'm sorry, did you say something to me?
Risa, it's no use.
Okay, well, thanks for the gift. I'm gonna go. Yeah, this is terrible and awkward. Okay.
Grabs your axe and you head out the door.
Yep, immediately. As I'm leaving, though, I'm gonna swipe one of the pancakes and put it in my bag.
Okay.
On the plate.
All right. There's pancake and waffles as well. Taking both?
Yeah, I'll just take one of each and put it in my bag.
Okay. Yeah, there's some in the living room. They're already pre-done, so you can swipe those. And
Don't step on the glass in the kitchen. God, who broke this?
And slam as the wooden door shuts. And Risa looks at you and says, "You think she'll be okay, Jon?"
I certainly hope so.
I worry about the darkness.
Yes. It grows stronger every day.
It does. And you step outside into Purplesprings.
I'm gonna pull out the...
It's perpetually spring here. The temperature is neither cold nor hot, but reasonable.
I'm gonna pull the waffle out of the bag and start to like munch on it.
It tastes strikingly similar to what your mom would have made.
What the fuck?
And
No,
as you
sorry.
say that, and you're munching on it, on your waffle, a little fairy catches your eye, waiting for you on the side by the side of the house, and a very glittery fairy, let's say. So, Alvy, why don't you give us a description?
Sure. Alvy is a 2-foot tall pile of glitter, and she's hovering excitedly, waiting to see Willa.
Willa's there.
Try this. Doesn't that taste like my mom's?
Yeah?
Yeah, I know. Risa made it.
Oh.
I know, but it's actually pretty good. But I couldn't let her know that, you know?
Did you eat it outside then?
Yeah. There's a whole plate in there. But, like, my pride, you know? Just couldn't do it. And I finished the waffle. You want some of this pancake?
Sure.
I'll split it in half. Here you go.
That's great, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you need me to pre-chew it for you?
Gross.
I will if you want me to.
Gross. Preach it for yourself.
Hey, you haven't said something special to me this morning.
That's because you shoved pancakes in my face first. Happy birthday! I got you a present.
You did? What is it?
Yeah, and so I hand you a little leather parcel.
Oh my god, thank you!
Do you open it?
No, I just
Are you
hold it.
eating
I'm gonna shake it. What does it sound like?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it sloshes a little.
Oh, okay. Is it syrup for the pancake? I'm gonna open the parcel.
It's a little flask, and I've carved like the little leather case for it.
Yes!
It felt very you.
Yes! Oh my god, I love it! Wait, what does the inscription say?
It's just art.
Oh, you could. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Thanks, Alfie.
I thought you might need it for today.
You know me very well. You don't have one?
Someone's gotta be sober.
Do they? And I'm gonna knock back. I'm gonna take a sip of the flask.
Okay.
It's just full of glitter.
Oh.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. This is really nice,
Both
Alfie.
of us should be sober. For now.
Yeah. Sure. I'll put the flask in. Thanks. It's really nice.
Are you excited?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this trial gonna kick butt. Not really worried about it. My dad did give me this necklace though.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Does it feel warm to you?
Feels very warm.
What is it?
I don't know. I think when things are this warm, it doesn't feel like it's broken. I had the impulse to lick it, but I don't think I should.
As you put it next to your nose, you smell a hint of a metal, maybe a copper of some kind.
Smells like copper. I don't know what that means. Okay, well, those are thoughts for another day. That's a future Willa problem. So, game plan today. We're going to go do the trial. You're going to cheer me on.
Obviously.
And I'll cheer you on when it's your turn. I don't even know how old you are. God, I'm a terrible friend. And then we'll go get some food, put something in the flask, sit by the river. Does that sound fun?
That's perfect.
Okay, great. Yes.
Okay.
Happy birthday to me.
Are you ready to get moving then?
Yeah.
Okay. You begin to walk and, I assume, float.
Yeah, I figure she floats basically at like shoulder
sit
height
here.
so we can converse.
You can
Yeah.
move, guys back and forth. Lots of people, races, elves, centaurs. No humans though are walking around town back and forth. They pay you some money.
Humans
So
are lame.
you know pretty much everybody in town. It's a small town, and they wave to you, Willa, as you go by, and you as well, Alvin.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
And they all congratulate you, of course.
Thank
as you go
you.
by, and they're very very happy to do so.
Glitter just comes.
Poof poof. About halfway through, as you're chit chatting, Willa, one of the bigger trees in the center of town in a plaza. These are blueleaf trees, and you catch sight of something also blue-ish there. A sight you've seen on occasion. An Eladrin elf in winter season, leaning smoothly upon this tree. Beautiful eyes, look in your direction. Cora, could you describe yourself?
A man from a pub described me as a tall drink of water that freezes halfway down your throat.
Oh my god, Alvy! Look who it is! And I'm gonna run up to her. Cor! Oh my
Willa.
gosh!
Happy name day, child.
Thank you! Don't I look older today? And wiser. And stronger. Feel my muscles. Been...
Well, it has been a while since I've seen you last.
I know! Where did you go? I've been training really hard and I wanted to show off. Look at this cool axe that I've been working with.
It's a fine weapon.
Thank you.
Well, I came to say hello and partially goodbye. I will be leaving on a journey for a little while.
Okay, no. Stop right there. You're not allowed to leave. Today is my name day. You have to stay because I said so.
For you, I'll leave first thing in the morning tomorrow.
That's fine. You've met Alvy, right?
It's nice to see you, Alvy.
Yeah, you as well.
We have big plans. We're gonna go. I'm gonna do the trial. Then I'm gonna open my bag. And Alvy got me a flask, but don't tell my dad. And then we're gonna go by the river.
Well, you
hang
don't
out.
have to worry about me talking to your father about anything.
That's fine. I don't want to talk to him either, so. That makes two of us, right? He sucks.
Yes.
See, I told you.
Please, lead the way.
Okay.
Okay, with Core as part of your band now, the three of you make your way to the edge of the city. Village/town, and there's some ramparts all made of wood around that circle the perimeter of the town. And when you're ready, the gate is open for you.
Born ready. Did you go through a trial on your 18th name day?
I'm not from here, so no.
I'm gonna be fine. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, cool. I'm really glad you're here. This last year's really sucked. You know?
Well, sorry I couldn't have been here for your last one as well. But it's nice to be here now.
Yeah. Yeah. No time like the present. Right?
One of the guards steps forward, and you recognize them. They're just wearing essentially just leather armor, and a small spear. And recognize this as Rinwell. And he puts the spear down and says, "Happy birthday, Willa."
Ah, thanks, Ringwell.
Just an elf, very unassuming. But you see him around a lot. He
So,
says,
Ringwell, what'd you get me?
nothing, but how about a word of advice?
Fine.
Well, your father didn't want me to tell you anything, but there's some darkness brewing out there. You might want to be careful.
Yeah, he mentioned it this morning. I really, am I supposed to be worried about this? What?
You didn't mention that? That seems like
Oh, yeah.
something worth
Okay,
mentioning.
he said it really in passing. He was like, don't go out there. And I was like, whatever. And then every single morning, John is like, don't do this. And then don't do that. So it all, blends together.
Well, I think your father cares about you, Willa. Anyway, I'm back to my post.
Your spear is really small, Ringwell.
And you see him sweat a little bit.
Got him.
Thank you. Do you need a towel for that sweat? I can stand here till my next birthday.
Well, I think you should just get going.
Cool.
Thomas!
And
how's your
Ryan is
wife?
really staring at this guy.
As Ringwell's starting to leave, I grab him by the arm, not aggressively,
Yeah,
just
sure.
stop him for a second.
Yeah.
You sense the darkness as well.
He looks over and he looks at Willa and he looks at you. And he whispers a little bit. He says, "Yes. Have you also
It's gotten stronger by the moment.
watch out for her?" And he gets back into his position. Two guards flanking the gate.
Ringwell? Thomas?
They nod and Thomas laughs a little bit. Look when he looks at Rinwell. Very nice. I like that.
Okay, it's time to go.
Okay. All heading out then? Okay, you exit the town. And
Alfie. Do you see the darkness?
Oh, it's so
Oh, do you
dark.
see it? It's so
Dude.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, I can't.
Probably shouldn't have
You
gone.
mustn't
should
joke.
turn around.
You mustn't joke about the darkness. It is getting stronger, and you must be careful.
We're getting stronger every day too, Core. It's fine.
Not like this. Just mind yourselves.
Yeah, Alfie, mind yourself.
Mind yourself.
Guys, mind yourself.
the three of you, I assume with Cord, tailing back a little bit as you to conspire amongst yourselves, enter the woods. There's no darkness at all. It's nice and bright. You feel the vibrancy of the Feywilds shooting around you. The wind blows the leaf trees and there's a beautiful serenade. And you go down a pretty well-traveled path for a while. And you know your way. You're heading to the Lake of Dreams. That's where the ritual weighing takes place. Everybody knows how to get there. You've been there probably and played with it as young kids or even teenagers. You have to take a little bit of a deviation, though, to a less traveled path there.
Okay, I think that's the 5th oak tree, right? We turn left? Right? Yes, it is left. You're right, Willa. Thank you so much. It's this way.
You passed the first test.
Probably.
And as you're chit-chatting,
It's left at this tree, right?
I said lead the way.
as you're chit-chatting, you hear, and not paying attention very much and just blathering, there's some rustling in the woods nearby.
Alfie,
It's darkness.
it's the darkness.
And jumping out of the woods is a satyr.
It's not a beheaded satyr.
Now beheaded satyr.
You jump back.
His head
you
rolls
forward.
down the
Core doesn't move.
Exactly. Yeah. Where's that move? Spin around. So, why don't you describe yourself, Gum?
My name is Gum. I am someone who is misplaced and doesn't know yet and doesn't care. Willa, happy name day.
I was happy till right now.
Oh,
I gotta go change my underwear, Gum. Gods.
well, that's
I'm kidding. That's gross.
yes, and then you have a long way to walk back before you go to the ritual. How are you feeling today about that?
Good. You know, just like a day in the life of a champion.
Well, remember our training. Remember,
Yeah, hell yeah! And I got my great axe.
it's a beautiful weapon you have there
Yeah,
for a beautiful warrior that you will be.
will be.
Don't take it so literally, Willa.
I think it's literally with that. All right.
Oh, come on, show me what you got.
Right now? Okay,
Right now.
You asked for it. Okay, I'm gonna take this great axe.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so the fifth oak tree,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take it and throw the great axe and try to slam it into the tree.
Oh my God! Roll to hit.
First roll of the campaign! Woo!
It is not. No way.
No.
No, wait.
No.
It's a natural one!
Here's your axe.
Oh my
The campaign is
God.
off to a amazing start with a natural one.
You're gonna die.
All right.
Alright, you ready for this, Gum?
This is a nat
ready.
one. The nat one
This is,
adventure.
okay, so Willa's gonna take this axe.
Uh huh. And what are you gonna do? And how are you gonna do it?
Okay, I'm gonna take this axe. And so what ended up happening, so I still have glitter on my hands
Uh-huh.
from Alvy's flask. The axe is just gonna literally, I'm gonna grab the axe, it's gonna slip out of my hand and start rolling down the hill
Okay.
and then hit a rock and flip over.
So Willa goes. You ask her to see her moves, the moves that you've taught her, and she goes to throw this giant great axe with her enormous strength, her half dragon strength, and she goes to throw it. It slips out of her hand. It just twirls backwards and twirls all the way down the path until it hits a rock, chinks at the edge of the axe off, rendering it a little less effective, and it just falls flat, uninspiringly so.
I don't remember glitter a part of our training.
I go up to Cora and just go, it's a new addition to our training that I've been trying out.
Well, the ritual's at the
Why?
lake, yes? Just wash your hands off before you get there.
I'll do that. I'm not gonna go get the fucking axe.
You need to breathe.
You need to breathe, Gum. And
You know
Willa
how
just goes,
important this day is?
I know, and I just threw my axe halfway down the cliff.
Well, let me go jump and get it for you. Alright, so...
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, give me acrobatics or athletics.
Alright, acrobatics. I'm
What-
gonna go...
It's up to you. Whatever's better. Probably acrobatics, right? I assume.
Oh, it's absolutely
Yeah,
acrobatics.
okay,
So, and I roll D20.
D20, you got it, yep.
Okay.
Big money, big money.
Big money, big money, big,
Big
money,
money,
big
big
money,
money.
big money. 14.
Plus your bonus.
18.
Wow. Okay, plenty. So in
Nice.
one fell, Gum rushes forward on his satyr hooves and jumps up in the air through the winds. The wind rushes through, making his cloak all dramatic. falls like Iron Man and grabs the axe in one hand. It's a little heavier than you expected. So you can't quite jump back.
Okay. I'm coming! I
Okay.
don't remember it being this heavy.
He's very high strength. Though. He's not quite that high. There's no strength.
Fine, 10 years later, Gum, it's fine.
You're welcome. Give it back to her.
Thank you. I feel like I have embarrassed myself in front of my teacher, and I don't like that. That's fine, but I appreciate it.
Better do it now before embarrassing yourself in front of everyone, right? Hey.
Got it out of my
What's this?
system!
That's right.
And I'm never using dice again! Yeah, this is really cool. This is like all my favorite people here, minus my mom. You know, wherever she is, it's fine. Thanks for the glitter.
You get more in your hand. Poor Core. Okay.
Why so blue, Core?
You're lucky I care for you.
I really like it when my friends laugh on the outside and not on the inside to my jokes.
You won't get much of that from me, I'm sorry to inform you.
You may from me.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, you ready to head down the trail, the less traversed trail?
Yeah.
Lake of Dreams? Okay.
Willow's pride has been hurt a little bit by that one, but she's ready to rumble.
Okay. You all head together. I assume Gummy, you're going as well with them? Okay. You make your way, and it's not very far, maybe 20, 30 minutes. So what you do see on the way is the spectacular forms of the Feywilds. So there is a ridging the horizon, mountains topped with house-sized crystals that are glowing with internal networks of fire. There's also numerous winding brooks and rivers of great serene beauty. But there's also the dark parts of the Feywild, like it's black bog of sinister character. And also, nestled deep within the valley, very, very far away, is Hirsam's castle, the Satyr Archfey. And Gum, you get a little bit of a knot in your stomach when you look over that way, but you're not sure why. As you look up, though, it's still day, but even during the day, the moon, also known as Selune, is ever present here in the Feywilds. So you have just a few more minutes before you get there.
Hey, Alfie. Yeah. Do you think that Selune is gonna watch out for me?
I don't think you'll need it.
Thanks. I'm like her strongest champion, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but like I did have a moment last night that I was like sending up some prayers and was like, hey. You know, I don't know. I keep thinking that like Selune is really cool, but I'm still like really mad that I like didn't hear anything from Akati, and it just like really bothers me. But then I'm like, I don't want to say that out loud because I don't want Selune to hear me. You know what I mean? Because she's like right there all the time. I was praying to my mom's goddess, but she like never responded to me. So it's fine.
I mean, I think you'll get the answers you need when you need them.
Core,
Yeah.
are you the one that's in some way leading the group to make sure no one gets lost, or?
I am tailing behind to make sure no one strays away too far,
Okay, good.
so that I can keep everyone in my field of vision at once.
Perfect. So I like that. So you've been here, you've explored many of these areas. So give me a roll with survival, for survival at advantage.
Probably gonna be the next one.
Is it also a 1?
12.
12? Everything seems clear to you. You do get a feeling that darkness, right? It seems to be pulsating a little bit more than other days. Maybe it's just today, maybe it's the direction you're heading, you're not sure. But only you get this feeling.
Secret feelings.
Secret feelings.
Secret feelings.
That's
You're-
like my character in a nutshell.
Yeah, secret feelings that no one else will know.
So you are almost there. You've almost turned the bend to the Lake of Dreams.
Mm-hmm. I think we're almost there, right?
Seems like way.
Hey, Gum,
Hmm?
do you have a dream? Like if we were the Lake of Dreams and like your greatest dream came true, what would it be?
If my greatest dream came true,
Yeah.
I think
We won't laugh, no matter what you say. Right, Alvy?
Probably.
I've always dreamed about what this place would look like in another set of eyes. I don't know. I've always wished I could look at things refreshed again. See things for the first time.
Oh, like if you were like a baby?
Yes.
So you want...
You ever watch something and it's just so good and you just want to watch it again, but for the first time? I saw a lovely play the other day. It was beautiful. Oh, I wanted to watch it again, but I already knew what was going to happen.
That's how I feel when I look at myself in the mirror in the morning. I'm like, I could just... I'm kidding. I'm not that vain. So if you were a baby, would you have like tiny horns? Or were you like born with the size horns that you have right now?
Horns grow. So no, I did not have horns when I was a
Oh, cool, because mine grew as I grew too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mine have cool little angles, and yours are make you kind of could hurt somebody, and you know I could just not hurt somebody.
And not hurt somebody. See, now I'm just picturing you as a baby.
A little baby with little curved horns.
Yeah. You were probably a really wrinkly baby.
I was a very hairy baby.
Really hairy baby. So did the hair get in the way as you were like looking at things with fresh eyes? You know what I'm getting at, Alvy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to think
Yeah.
of what to look at with fresh eyes when you want to know what it looks like to look through fresh eyes.
Exactly. I have no idea what you just said to me.
As Gummis expouts this beautiful metaphor to you, you round the corner and see the Lake of Dreams. You've been here a few times for other rituals of Away, and they're very simple. But you look on it today with a new pair of fresh eyes, perhaps.
A pair of fresh eyes.
It's beautiful. It's glass-like still waters. They're not even moving, but it's located in a particularly dark part of the forest, so not much light. Just a few rays beam in to the lake itself. Otherwise, but it's a beautiful kind of magical energy emanating from it.
Cool. Yeah. Alright, we're here. Today's the day. The lake is clear like glass.
Are there other rituals happening today, or is it just you?
No. Today's only my birthday.
Oh, so no one else in the village shares your birthday?
Nope. I mean, maybe they did at one
Not
point, but
anymore.
they not... Yeah, we got rid of them.
Oh.
I'm kidding. They
No,
died
just
of old
made them change
age.
their birthdays.
We did that.
I have a feeling you're not telling the truth to everybody.
Oh my god, did you do that for me?
There was just like a couple of them,
And did you like erase their parents' memories of
Oh
when
my
their
gosh,
kid was
no!
born?
I just told them that they shouldn't celebrate their birthdays on your birthday.
That's a great friend.
Oh my god, she is the greatest friend I've ever had. Thank you so much. Now I'm really curious to see who would have had a birthday today, but now they're suffering, but they don't know that they're suffering. Or do they know that they're suffering? You know what I mean? That's hilarious. Wow, today's the best day ever for me and only me.
Before you know the words to the ritual, Willow, whenever you're ready to begin.
I do know the words.
I'll give it to you.
Oh, I was like, it's on my character sheet. All right, everyone. I'm going to say the words. Should y'all like back up? I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea.
So you've seen other rituals before. They are received in different ways from the lake.
Okay.
So maybe.
I think everybody should take 10 steps back.
I take one.
That's plenty. All right?
And you two? Are you taking any steps back?
Oh,
Or-
yeah,
On the other side.
Okay.
I'll back away, yeah.
You back away. Okay.
I'm going to step back because I trained her enough.
Okay, good.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she's
You
got
step
it.
forward to the edge of the lake. And it's almost like an infinity pool kind of lake. The lake doesn't come up and come a short line. It's just almost circular, but it does wave around, yeah. You can see, you feel like it's all the way to the bottom, but there is likely no end. So you get to the edge. Would you like to do anything before you
Yeah,
words?
I'm gonna hold the great axe. I'm very quietly just to myself. This is for you, Mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you say that and begin to prepare yourself, the rest of the world around you gets somewhat hazy. Are you ready?
Heck yeah, I'm gonna look over my shoulder, look at all of them, wink at Alvy, and then
Okay.
turn back around.
Hear the words. I am a child of the Feywilds.
I'm a child of the Feywilds.
Grant me magic and strength
Grant me magic and strength.
to protect
Not that I need it. To protect
our fathers,
our fathers,
mothers,
mothers,
sisters,
sisters,
and brothers.
and brothers.
Owain.
Owain!
And as that happens, you say the last word, you say Owain. The water begins to rise up from the middle of the lake like a vortex. And it shoots up. And like a hand, it comes over. It stops for a moment. Like a hand, it comes. And the rest of you see this. It comes over and crashes onto you. Say for a minute, it soaks you and courses around you like a roiling tempest. You're just covered in water. And for a moment, it feels like you can't breathe. Like you're like sucking up water. And it levitates you in the air. And you will see her going around. And even if you feel like you want to do something, it's so quick that by the time you do, it dissipates. And you're soaked, Core, by the way. In the splash zone, yeah. And it dissipates with a grand splash as quickly as it arrived, and you're lowered gently by nothing to the ground. And within you, the power and magic you had, that of a cleric, a zeal cleric, has awakened. But you're also very, very soaked in this baptismal water. When your hair is just drenched and your armor is drenched. But you feel the magic awaken. Yeah.
Speak, Willa, speak!
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
I didn't get wet, did I?
No, you were not in the splash zone, no.
Good, I'd have to
I won't
shake
feel
like a
much
dog
help.
if I did.
Or this is why I always get out of their way when Willis says that you're in the splash zone.
Point taken.
Okay.
You're wet and a little cold, Core, but overall you didn't get...
I'm
you're
always cold. Always cold.
Fair enough. Yeah. So maybe the water begins to freeze a little bit on you. What you're brushing off is almost like icicles.
Okay, do I look different? Because I feel different. Really? I think...
That's exactly
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling like I could rip a tree out of the ground, but in like a really holy way. You know what I mean? When you get that feeling, like that's what it feels like. I could rip up this entire forest, and then like make the trees into like parchment to write a prayer on.
Wow.
That's how I feel.
I didn't
Yeah.
know
Well, you look as
Typhoon,
radiant as you feel
tornado
powerful.
things could do that.
Willa, you
Yeah.
So what now?
Right.
Well, the
I think it's...
as you know, since you've been accepted through the ritual,
Yeah.
you have completed the ritual.
I thought that was going to take a lot more of our day.
Yeah, I did too. I really was like, we're going to be out here all day, but I think I'm like a cleric now, and that was pretty fast and really cool. Now that I am a half-wet, half-dragon, I would like to go down to the river and get drunk and go swimming. Yeah. Okay, you coming? You coming? Yes? Great. Say
Sure.
Lune, it's been real.
Okay, so you begin to make preparations to leave. Core, were you planning on accompanying them?
I'll walk. I won't swim.
Okay. Well, I would say that as you take your first steps and you're chit-chatting and Willow, you feel, again, very strong. And in fact, that dragon heart necklace around you begins to now, you can feel yourself being able to access that power.
Alvi, I think the necklace is no longer broken.
Did you do something?
Maybe you just needed to get wet to be activated.
That's
It
probably.
smells of wet copper.
Smells like wet copper. Yeah.
Anyway, you take the first steps out, and that feeling, Core, you were feeling just a little while ago, the darkness, which had kind of gone away a little bit as the ritual began, takes back up. And it seems to be pulsating even stronger now. Very, very close. Very, very close.
I walk up to Gum and I pull him aside while we're all on our way to the river, and I ask him the same question. I asked, Ringwell, have you felt a darkness recently in the air?
You do feel darkness, Gum, because a shiver shoots down your spine. And you each feel a darkness. The antithesis of everything that was warm and light about the Feywilds and that ritual. A dark, empty, cold, arcane magic that threatens to consume your very soul and has you gasping for air. Suddenly a crackling black portal opens right in front of you in this middle of the sacred place, and a horrific creature begins to rip and claw its way out. And as it does, at the same time, a black shadowy fog spills out and corrupts and decays all the nearby life.
You know, Cole, I'm starting to feel that dark feeling now.
As you do,
Okay, it feels like this trial's not actually over.
this creature emerges, an enormous shadow dragon with its dark and translucent scales that absorbs the very light around them. It looks directly at you, Willa. Everybody give me a wisdom saving throw as it roars with an umbral cackle.
I think maybe I swam in its personal pool.
I throw a d20.
Wait, wisdom?
Yeah, roll 20, wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
This is for a fear effect from dragon.
15, Willa.
Okay. 8. Okay.
2 core.
2.
10.
10. Okay, you two are unfazed. Yeah,
Okay.
Willa and Gum are unfazed. However, you see your compatriots with your face. Core and Alvi freeze in place temporarily. At the same time, John, you sense this from the village.
Willa,
You hear John's voice in your mind.
Willa,
Somehow
run!
suddenly.
Father?
You can't. You seem to not be able to talk back to him, but you can hear his voice. And this creature roars again and looks around and claws the earth and digs and everything around it. Again, more and more shadows begin, and this kind of oiling ooze begin to come out of this portal and just succumb. Everything just begins to die and decay immediately. Trees begin to die, and a couple of nearby elk that were there just begin to decay as well and become just skeletons in front of your eyes. And the
I
creature-
don't think this creature is here to celebrate my birthday. Run!
Oh, but I was looking for a nice run.
Yeah, I don't know. You and I can battle later.
Are
Alvi?
we still frozen?
You are still frozen. How would you like to help your...
I'm gonna just grab Alvi by the arm.
Okay, you
and
can do
just-
that with your
And
big
just put her
strength.
on like my shoulder.
Okay, all right. The dragon begins to take steps towards you, and you feel its power charging in its mouth, and it's probably not going to look pretty.
I'll grab Core because...
Okay, give me a... Well, it would be a strength check.
I might be able to, like, if I'm
Oh.
grabbing Alvi, can I also, like...
I mean, with your strength, absolutely.
Yeah,
You're half-
also, if I see you listen, just let me do it. And I'm gonna go to grab.
Okay,
Core.
strength. Athletics is fine for that.
Okay. New character sheet. Oh my gosh. That is a 19.
Oh, that's plenty. You grab Core at least enough. In fact, when you
Yeah,
grab
I'll
Core,
just,
it's enough
link by
to
her
shake her
arm.
out of
Okay.
this trance, and you're free to move if you want.
We need to move. Yeah.
Now.
The darkness. You're right.
All
That's
right.
why you
The
should
dragon
learn to
can
listen to me.
I'm gonna start literally dashing the way that we came in.
Okay, are you all running?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Okay.
5th oak tree.
All right, there's not...
4th oak tree.
Doesn't take too long to get there, but in the meantime, John, how would you like to prepare the village? You feel the darkness, and Risa does too. And Risa looks to you and says, John, it's here.
Get the women and children as far away as you can.
I will.
We need... Do we have any ballistas?
Ask Corwin.
I will. Damn. I'm gonna run outside
Okay,
and
the
run...
town is disarray. Many people have this sense also. It's something very, nefarious and villainous is going down and dark.
And I run up to him.
Okay, Kor's one of the leader of the town guards, and he's already giving orders. And he's actually wearing not leather armor like the rest, but actually like a breastplate. He's an elf.
You sense it too, then?
I do, yeah.
What kind of defenses do we have?
Nothing.
Nothing?
The ballistas haven't been used in 350 years.
But we do have ballistas.
Sure.
Where are they?
They're on the ramparts.
Okay,
What's going on, John?
get some of it. I sense something dark and nefarious. The same thing that took my wife.
What?
It's back.
Here.
It's back.
Already the mages.
Please do.
All right. And you see him run off. We'll continue to bark orders. The town is in disarray completely as people are taking shelter. Okay. The rest of you are running fast. So I need you to everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
5, Willa?
5, okay.
6.
6. 5.
Wow.
19.
19.
Of course, like, bye.
Of course. So you see them all, in some ways, staggering. Like either tripping over something because they're running so fast. And you still feel behind you the steps of this dragon. And you feel darkness and even if you look back for a second, decomposition of the wildlife behind you. So they're not running as fast as you, essentially.
I am going to sprint a few paces ahead.
Okay.
Turn and just let an arrow fly to try to at least slow the charge for a moment to give them a chance.
Give me an
to
attack
run
roll
further.
at disadvantage. You don't see what the dragon is. Well, how fast are you running? How fast are you?
30.
The dragon is not essentially making. It's not trying to overtake you for some reason. Well, it seems to be again focused on you. So just roll the attack. That's good.
Like on my longbow?
Yes, on your longbow.
Okay.
Then add your...
Then
Yeah,
attack bonus.
Yep.
plus 5. So you're seeing if you're trying to hit. So you rolled...
2.
So you roll a d20 to see if you hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
Yep.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, you're bonus.
So-
Getting back into it.
Yeah.
You're all good. You're all good.
So roll the d20. What'd you
Okay,
get?
15.
Plus 5.
Plus
So
5.
Oh wow. Okay.
20.
All right. So since you're ahead of
And then
everybody,
if you
you take the
hit-
time before they even catch up to you. Take the time to pull back your bow, and fire a shot that strikes true and just pierces through the air. And the first thing it does, it hits the dragon straight in the face, like in its upper jaw, and it shrieks back. And some dark bile ooze comes out of the wound and falls into the ground, killing a rabbit. And it stops for a moment, so you have a chance to keep running.
Okay, I'm gonna get up off the twig that I tripped over and... Alright! Halvey, how about you stay on my shoulder and then just like tell me if there's a rock in front of me or like a branch?
Rock, rock, rock.
Okay, rock.
Okay, you're good. With this extra time, lead up time, you run out of the woods, run through the small plains in front of the village, and you see already your father set up on the ramparts with some mages and archers.
Oh, 9 hells. Does he really think the ballistas are gonna work? They're growing mold.
And you see them approach, John.
Willa, get behind the ramparts!
These aren't gonna work. They've been back there for like 300 years.
We have to try something. You need to get as far away from here as possible.
I can fight.
No, you cannot fight.
Yes, I can. I have an axe. What do you have
are a-
besides these ballistas? That might not even work. A knife?
You hear the screeching behind you, and the footsteps are
Well, I
not very
killed
far
without
away.
doing anything.
Listen to your father, Willa.
Willa?
Cor, what are you doing here?
Fine. She's here
We'll
because it's my
talk later, John.
birthday.
Wow, this super isn't
Fine,
like
join the
time for
ranks.
that.
All right, who's going where? So the ramparts set up. The doors are, as soon as you get in, the doors are shut behind. And who's going to go where?
I'm gonna stand right next to
John? Okay.
I'll
Get
go up,
behind me.
I'll go
You
up
get
with
behind
the
me.
ballistas on top of the ramparts.
Okay.
You cannot fight such a beast. You have no idea what you're facing.
I don't know if you can fight such a beast. I don't know.
I don't know if I can, but you are more important than I am, so you need to get behind me and you need to keep yourself safe.
Don't play the hero.
Fine. I'll fall into ranks behind John if there's like a group of people behind.
Yeah, there are. Cor, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Gum, what are you doing?
I'll I'm gonna help out John right here.
Okay, you get up in defensive position, and Albie?
I think she's looking for her dad.
Oh, okay, all right. So you're going to go into town?
We're in town, right?
Yeah, sorry, like further into town. So they're currently on the perimeter, right?
Wait,
So
where
there's
are you
rampart,
going?
there's wood.
I have to check on my dad.
Yeah.
You see no one around. They're probably in shelters already, if anything.
Hey, I don't know if that makes any sense. He's probably like safe already. Let me. John, do you know where Alvy's dad is? Did you see him?
He went to take the women and children as far away as we could possibly get them.
See, it's fine.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He'll be okay. Like, I mean, I get it. He's gonna be fine.
All right.
Children, stand back!
And John, on that, the shadow dragon crashes through the nearby tree line. Not only does it crash through it, but as the timber goes down that it busts through, it just begins to decay from top to bottom. And you all, I assume, ready arrows and magic and so forth?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna ready my... I'm gonna have Guiding Bolt a ready spell.
Okay.
Alvy, are you seeing this fire?
That's new.
This is new! Now's a great time to use it! I don't know what it does, we're gonna find out!
All right.
So I'm gonna hold kind of the bolt.
So as the dragon it sees everybody, it rears back and does this weird, like, screech, and you all shoot it?
I'm going to, Akadi, please be with us.
Okay. Whatever you're doing, give me your rolls to hit. Rolls to hit. Are you attacking at range?
Yeah, I guess I could shoot it
With
a crossbow.
Perfect, sure. You get a crossbow. Yeah, okay.
If I were to, like, which one of my skills would go into knowing whether or not poison would affect a monster?
It wouldn't. You would. Oh, I see. Oh, nature. You have nature?
No.
No, you can still roll for it.
I wouldn't want to.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. No, you could imagine the poison in this capacity would do nothing.
Okay. Well, I ready my.
Okay. All right. So you have. I mean, the dragon does not seem to be just attacking. So you have a moment to attack yourselves.
I pull the infamous Mind Flayer Slayer dagger, all that I have with me.
Yeah.
And I actually rolled a 25 to hit.
So you're just throwing it?
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna throw it. Yeah.
Okay, you kill it.
Sessions.
I whip the dagger that
All right,
is
go
of much
fly.
importance to me.
Okay, roll the.
Through
What
the
are you gonna
air.
use?
I was gonna use Eldritch Blast.
That's great. Go ahead.
Okay.
To roll the hit.
I rolled a to hit. I roll D20 to hit?
D20 plus whatever your spell attack bonus is.
Oh crap!
You're good.
You're good.
Spell attack bonus
Learning and growing.
plus 5, 15.
15. Core, you fire an arrow as well?
Yes.
Okay. You go ahead and roll if you need to as well. Guiding bolt also, your spell attack?
Yeah, 15 to hit.
Okay.
19 hit.
19?
24.
24. Wow. Marksman over here. Okay, alongside you, a whole host of mages from your village and archers ready, and there's like a volley of arrows and spells just fire off and explode. The Mind Flayer dagger just goes
Whipping through the air.
and it just bounces against its skin, to no effect. And,
Oh no.
and there's this explosions around. You can't even tell what's going on.
And
Yeah?
can I take another action?
No, that's it. Wait, like movement?
Yes.
Okay, yeah?
I'm gonna run in front of everyone after I saw that the dagger was useless.
Yes.
And I'm going to try to conjure magic.
Okay, give
I'm
me.
gonna try.
That's fine. Give me equivalent of concentration. So I guess Constitution, right?
What is he
Mr.
doing?
Wells, what are you doing?
Did you say Mr. Wells?
26.
26.
Oh, wow.
So you see in front of you, John gets in front of the group, begins to conjure something you've never felt before. It's a puff of fire as big as his candle begins to form in his hand and goes away. Oh no! You feel like something might have been there at one time, but it's now.
Bless Lune. Why does he choose now? Why does he choose now?
John, you look back, since as it didn't work, and the dragon has already pushed through, and through this explosion, has pushed through, and it's charging its breath weapon in its jaw, and fires it. And it just goes through. You already used your action, Willa. It goes through and fires off across, utterly annihilating the ramparts. Everybody gets thrown off, and it bakes through all the trees, killing people and buildings The library is half demolished. And give me a dex saving throw again. Everybody except for you, John.
Save the books.
Come on. Okay. 19.
19.
Okay.
14.
14.
12.
12.
17.
17.
Oh,
Okay.
I should have.
Everyone takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you're hit by debris or tossed asunder.
Okay,
Just
so
a question.
4.
Yes.
With bludgeoning damage, does that affect, like, is there something like that I would be, like, weak to? Or is it
No,
just that's the type of
it's
damage?
a type of damage. Yeah,
So
you'll know.
+7.
You'll know if you have resistance to it, based on whatever traits, whatever. In this case,
You said
do
4?
that. Yep, 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
So I'm gonna fall. If I get hit by a rock, I'm gonna kind of brush it aside.
Mm-hmm.
Father.
You don't. The debris. There's just smoke and weird oozy brine everywhere. But you do.
Albie?
You do hear Albie, but you're not seeing it. The only thing you see is in the smoke. Again, it's just smoke all around you and debris. Looking down, from the smoke parts, and it's the face of the shadow dragon right in front of you. Like it's enormous. I mean, imagine looking at an entire building right in front of you, and it opens its mouth. It takes its claw, and you're trying to recover. It takes its claw,
okay.
and as you put your hand up, that's fine
I'm gonna
to
put my
brace
hand
yourself.
up as like. Can I do something?
Yeah. As
Okay,
long as
so
you do it
as I
around.
go up, because I'm feeling kind of the heat and the pressure, because since it's the stone starts to like.
Uh-huh.
Does it start to glow at
No.
all? No. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to the stone, and I'm thinking about my father, and I'll put my hand up and try to like kind of barrel roll out of the way.
Okay, you go up and you begin to almost come out of the way as the claw comes down.
rolling
The creature
from-
roars, and just out of its mouth, this ooze comes out, and the claw is about to hit you when your father, you're just thinking about, jumps in the way.
I jump in front of Willa and push her out of the way, and
You get hit by the claw,
Okay.
John.
Wait, don't!
You get knocked out of the way as John takes a blow. These talons gash right through his chest and throw him to the side, and he's just hit onto what's one of the remaining houses made carved into the tree, and is bashed to the side and is knocked unconscious. John, you take 33 points of necrotic damage. Oh, and also bludgeoning damage as well as you hit the 12 points of bludgeoning damage as well, and you're knocked unconscious as well. So, Willa,
Okay.
you see your father get knocked asunder. The dragon looks back at you again.
Okay. I'm gonna get up because I, was
You
pushed
can use,
aside.
yeah.
Use my axe to kind of like lift myself back up to standing. And I'm gonna kind of use it because I think my leg has been kind of hurt from where I fell. So I'm gonna use it as like kind of a staff and like run over to my father.
You feel like you want to move, but your leg hurts so much that you cannot. But in that same moment, in that same breath you draw, you look down, you look at your father and look at the dragon, and that moon tattoo in your hand, the one you see that one fateful day in the woods, begins to glow. And time around you stops. The moon, remember the moon that was always up ahead?
Mm-hmm.
It begins to grow and expand. And grow, it does, until it's so large, right in front of you, just grows and grows and grows, until you're standing on top of the white moon itself. You're drenched in this vastness of space. And just below you is this green and blue world or sphere rotating. And all that's in front of you anymore is a single mote of light. It's just flickering.
I reach out with the tattooed hand and try to touch the light.
Okay? The tattoo hand glows in response, and the light shines bright. And you shield your eyes for a minute, and you hear a voice. Child of light, answer my call.
Am I the child of light?
Child of light, do you know of me?
You seem familiar. I think I felt your presence in the woods. I want to say that you're Selune, but I don't want to be wrong.
There's a small pause. Child of light, I am Selune, the moon maiden, goddess of light.
I'm sorry if I offended you earlier when I was talking to my friends.
There's a pause, but no response.
It's been a really hard year because I think my mom's lost. So I was looking for her goddess. But when I couldn't find her goddess, I got really worried.
Again, there's a
But then I
pause.
felt your presence in the woods that night.
Child of light, your mother is missing. And you and your friends have been called to eliminate the darkness, to fight for the light.
Would doing that bring back my mom?
I can grant you great power, the power to change your destiny and that of others. That seems to be the response.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
It is your wish then? Will you answer my call?
Hell yeah.
Then you shall become warriors of the light and drive away her darkness. To do so, you must assemble the Rod of the Four Moons. Its pieces lie scattered throughout the Shadowfell's domains of dread.
The domains of dread.
Yes.
I've never left the Feywilds.
Well, now you must. You are the child of light. You must combat your destiny. Take this gift.
I kind of always... I feel like I shouldn't say this. I was gonna say that I feel like I've always supposed to be the chosen one, but then I'm like, that sounds very conceited and not very full of light. But then I just said it. If I find my mom, I'll tell her that I said that, and I feel bad about it.
You are chosen. And the tattoo begins to shine very bright. You now have access to the
Ooh!
light cantrip. It's not just any light cantrip, it's the exalted light cantrip.
Okay,
Just so you
very
know, it's called
cool.
exalted light cantrip.
Okay.
Child of light.
Will I know how to find all the stuff?
The path will become clear to you.
Can I have a
the
map?
light, follow the light, and may the moon guide your way.
Hey, wait!
The mode of light flickers away.
Okay, wait, what about my dad?
Nothing. In fact, it's just in a moment when the light flickers away, you're no longer on the moon. In fact, you're right back in the village, and time restarts. The rest of you see Willa. As much as you can, all debris and fog clears as she's bathed in this glow of light. Just an aura of light around her. She's glowing. And the shadow dragon in front of you, it was about to attack you, recoils back to your very presence and begins charging its breath weapon again.
I wouldn't try that if I were you. And I'm gonna stand up straight, even though my leg is killing me. And I'm gonna rush over to my father and stand in front of him.
Okay? You hobble over as much as you can, and the dragon is about, it looks at you, and as much as it hurts to do so, and it looks like it's about to attack.
Okay, I'm going to... Well, no time like the present. And I'm gonna go and cast that light spell, tap the axe, and point it right at the dragon.
All right. The tattoo glows immediately, and you cast Exalted Light through your axe, and it shines like a laser straight through, and it just pierces the dragon's head, just evaporating his whole head. And then the rest of the body begins to just dissipate into nothing. And into ashes, it just kind of like whisk away.
Oh my.
And
That actually worked!
John, you open your eyes and see that happen just suddenly.
That's impossible.
Hey, are you okay?
Yes, dear. I've seen worse. If only your
You don't
mother were
look-
here to tend to these wounds.
I can do it.
Would you?
Yeah. Say it with the same kind of like tattooed hand. I'll go over to him and cast Healing Word, put my hand on his chest.
Okay, the tattoo... the healing word works. John, you feel revitalizing energy through you, which is very familiar. And you see the tattoo glow in her hand. I'm not sure if you've seen it before, but you do see it very plainly now. And it's...
What is that?
You know what it is.
What is that on your hand?
If I told you that I went into the forest and got a tattoo, would you believe me?
Oh, no. It's just as I feared.
Listen, I had a vision. I was on the moon, and I think the goddess Selune came to me, and she told me... Whatever, I'm not going to tell you anyways, because you're not going to believe me.
Tell me, please.
At this point, the rest of you can rejoin up.
Please tell me.
I had a vision, and I was on the moon, and then my tattoo started to glow, and it's only glowed like one time when I was out in the woods one night. And I snuck out. So when I was out, anyway, so I was on the moon, and then Selune came to me, and she said I was a child of light, and that I'm the chosen one. I say very humbly. And she said that I had to find like the rods of the... I should have taken notes. The rods of the 4 moons or something.
You will do no such thing.
No. But she said that if I found
Listen
the rods
to
of the
me,
four,
Willa.
Listen. I'm just going to tell Alvy. So she said to find the rods of the 4 moons, and if we found
Willa,
them going to the
stop
domains of dread...
talking.
You stop talking. If we find the 4 rods of the 4 moons, then Mom's going to come back. So we have to go.
That's amazing, Lily.
You were...
Yeah.
Your mother?
Your mother is...
She's missing.
Your
She's
mother
not-
is never coming back.
How would you say that, Jon? Mr. Wells?
The darkness took her. Just as it will try to take you.
No, it didn't.
Just as they told me it would 18 years ago when I learned of your existence.
What?
There is a prophecy.
Risa comes over, and she's heavily wounded and bleeding in her arms, and
Your mother and
Torso.
I did everything we could to keep you safe. We brought you here, we sheltered you from the world, we kept you away from the darkness.
that is the truth, Willa.
The poles...
Yeah, I didn't ask you. You're not a part of this family.
But Willa, John, we have to close the portal.
Please. I have nothing left.
You see Willow's heavily injured. I'm sorry, no. You see Risa's heavily injured, and she looks up and she's holding her arm, which seems to not be moving. And she puts up her good arm and channels some kind of wild magic energy that surges out through the Feywilds, and you hear the sounds of birds sort of just come up out of the woods, and you feel the portal, the presence of it begin to shrink until it's gone, and then a beam of light shoots up.
What are you doing?
I sealed the portal, Willa.
The portal to what? To the domains of dread?
You can never, ever go there.
That's where I'm supposed to go.
No, it is not. It is a trick. You will bring darkness onto the world if you ever go there. That is why we kept you in
There's
this
already
place of
darkness
light.
in this world. So my mom's not here, so if I don't go, there's gonna be more.
Your mother, the most brilliant and powerful cleric I've ever met, the most wonderful woman I've ever known, was taken by that darkness.
And I'm gonna get her back.
No.
She's just missing. The goddess of the moon told me.
If she has been gone for a year, Willa. A year.
Missing. For
If
a
she
year.
cannot come back by now, there is no hope.
Maybe she needs my
I have
help.
prayed to Akkadi,
Maybe
and she has
you-
not answered my prayers. You are not strong enough to face these terrors. You are too young.
No, John. You're not strong enough. But I am. I'm supposed to go. Risa, I'd heal your arm,
You have no idea of that which you speak.
but I'm a little tired.
Go to your room.
Okay.
Now.
It's true, Willa. The prophecy. The child of light will bring darkness onto the world. If you go, know this.
Well, that's the funny thing about prophecies. We could try to not make them happen, but seems like they will anyway.
And who are you anyways?
I'm Gum.
Gum!
Gum.
He's my trainer.
You have been training her?
You never told him. I swear, I...
I knew that you being back in town would be bad news. This is all your fault!
Do not put this on me, John. The only reason I am here is because I was going to go to try. I wanted
This
to see
conversation is
Willa
over.
one last time
This
before I left, and I wouldn't be back again.
This conversation is over. You need to leave. You need to leave. And you need to leave as well. Go find your father. Willa, go to your room. I'm serious. You are forbidden to leave our home.
Heal yourself next time. I'm gonna grab my axe, kind of drag it behind me, hitting shit on the way out.
Okay. The rest of the village is.
Or I hope you don't leave.
John,
I said this conversation was over.
I'm sorry.
That's enough, John. We've all suffered great losses. We must help the town.
Yes.
You all should know. Since the beginning of time, Shar, the Mistress of Night, has battled Selune, the Lady of Silver, darkness versus light, in an effort to eradicate light from our world. It seems that you don't hear as well.
No,
Okay.
I'm on the way back to the
It
house.
seems that Selune's powers have somehow been weakened, allowing Shar's influence to grow, creating access points into all realms. Then the shadows spill out core, you know this. Begin taking over, stealing our people and our land. It will not stop, I'm afraid. We have been protecting Willa, but I don't know what to do now.
We need to keep her here. That's what we need to do. This is the only place she will ever be safe.
Not sure, John.
I think that argument's out the door after a fucking dragon came out of the fucking portal.
Yes, and we dealt with that, didn't we?
Because of her! She did it! And where were you? Well, you were there, but, those powers.
Don't touch me.
Look, all I'm saying is, you saw what she was capable of.
Yes, and it is that power that could bring evil onto the world.
Mr. Wells, I gotta say, if anyone can find a loophole in a prophecy, it'd be Willa.
I don't think so. I've seen many things in my life. I may not seem old to you, but I feel it. We face so many horrors, but nothing like this. nothing even remotely close to this. The power of Shah is all-encompassing. It is horrifying. She is too young. She is too weak. And she will fall to the darkness, I fear it.
I think you're counting her out before she started. This kind of feels like the darkness is coming anyway.
Please leave me.
Please, everybody.
Leave us.
I must help people in the village. But rest or help, whatever you want.
I go to Willa.
Okay? If you go at a quick face, you catch her as she's almost entering the door of her home, which is missing the top level. The topmost level.
My room.
Your room is gone, yes. And all your posters of your favorite bands or whatever.
The worst birthday ever. I'm gonna cut into the kitchen.
No, Cora's there. She stopped you on your way.
I haven't stopped her yet.
Okay.
So it's talking. So I go into the so I'm gonna go in the kitchen, start rummaging in the different drawers and cubbies for a bottle of alcohol.
Okay.
Of brandy wine.
All right.
Start singing in Draconic, which sounds very scary. Happy birthday to me.
I slink in through the missing door and lean up against the wall. Pour one of those for me.
This bottle's almost empty. I'll open another one. I knocked back basically the whole bottle in one.
You grab another one just at random since you feel it a little bit, and it seems to be as a designation of fire brandy. It doesn't seem to be, you've never heard of the brand before.
Do you like fire brandy?
I'll drink anything, child. It doesn't do much to me anyway.
Okay. Cheers.
Blink.
To you.
Yes.
This is hot. It's hot in here. I don't know where I'm going to sleep tonight because my room is gone.
Seems to be.
Where are you staying? Can I stay with you? My dad sucks.
I won't be staying, Willa.
No? You want to leave like everybody else leaves me? That's cool.
You don't understand.
No, I never understand anything, do I? I don't know anything.
I'm not saying that because you don't know anything. I'm saying that because there are things that I haven't told you and things that your father hasn't told you either.
Wouldn't be a first. There's a lot of things he hasn't told me that I've had to piece together myself, so.
I'm sure.
You know, Cor, most people aren't very nice to me.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Fuck them, you know?
I'm sorry I haven't been around more. I would have liked to have been. But, as you could tell, your father does not enjoy me being in town.
Well, it's probably because, like, I don't know, he probably just, like, because my mom's missing. She's not gone, you know? But, like, probably you being here because you were mom's, like, friend is, like, probably triggering to him or whatever. Which is, like, I think it's cool because, like, when you're here, it, like, reminds me of my mom, you know? And, like, we're friends, too. Like, I'm not just, like, you're cool. Not because you're, like, my mom's friend, but, like, because you're just cool, you know? And cool literally temperature-wise, you know?
You are correct. I knew your mother. She helped me through a very dark time in my life.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't tell me the details and stuff. Like, when she, like, helps heal people, she, like, keeps it to herself. So, like, it's not like she went around, like, you know, telling me or whatever. She was, like, pretty private about that stuff. Which, like, I think is, like, mad respect, you know? Like...
Well, and today you won't be getting much of that out of me, because I'm not really... not in the place to talk about it now. But she helped me.
That's cool.
through more than you can understand. And your father is right. She is gone. I don't know where. I don't know how. But I was with her when she vanished.
What?
She was trying to help me She was trying to help me, and something happened, and she was gone. There's not much more to it than I know, but...
What do you mean she was gone? Wait, so you're telling me you're the last person who saw her before she disappeared? Is that what you're telling me?
I can't help but feel it was my fault. Like I did something. Like there's something wrong with me. Or maybe I'm cursed.
I don't
Who
think
knows?
you're cursed. I would have liked to have known, though, that you knew she was missing instead of she was on some pilgrimage. I mean, I know that she loves Akadi, but she wasn't gonna, like, be gone for a year praying. You know, she had stuff to do here.
Your father told me not to come back. And I heeded those wishes for a time. But knowing your name day was coming, I figured I had to come and say goodbye before I went to go try to find your mother.
Give me your cup. And I'm gonna refill it. If you are leaving to find my mother, I will be going with you.
I don't think that's the best decision, Willa.
You were the last one who saw her, so I need you on my team. I'm gonna go find my blankets because they probably flew off into the woods.
Well, I will go with you only to see that you are safe. Because the danger that lurks out there is stronger than anything you could possibly imagine. That dragon wasn't even half of it. And you need help. You cannot do this by yourself.
And we're better together, right?
Better together.
With that,
I'm gonna step out of just like the back door,
Mhm.
cross over, and I see my blankets kind of out there in the brush. And I start to pick
pushing
them
in the
up.
wind. Okay. It's nice and warm. Along with the alcohol, you're very warm. All right, Alvi and Gum, what would you like to do at this point? At this point, it's becoming evening.
It's coming evening.
Yeah.
So I probably went back to my little spot in the woods
Okay.
after being told to beat it.
All right.
He's like, get out
All
of here.
right.
Not that way.
Do you head back to your to your hermitage or whatever? Okay. Anything you'd like to do there in particular, or just
I'm just
you're quite wounded?
yes,
Okay.
I'm just healing my wounds, just trying to nurture myself back.
Okay. You can't help but feel that maybe the darkness is connected to your past somehow. But that connection is still not there.
I know what it was. I forgot to have coffee today. I'm gonna pour myself a cup. That darkness stuff is sure is weird.
And on that note, Alvi?
Alvi went back to the library.
Okay. The library, to your dismay, has been about half annihilated. Some of the books have been shredded in half. Half of it's like rotted and not even, if you touch it, it just decomposes completely. And the other half is still there. But yeah.
Shelved those.
And you get some word that since you're still in town, John, you're still in town, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That some people have died, but they don't even know who.
Well, presumably my dad was somewhere safe. So, Alvi is collecting her bug out bag, which she has always had prepared.
Okay.
Perhaps like a little med kit.
Oh my god.
She already knows Willa's planning to do something dumb.
Ah, okay.
So she's got her like Willa go bag.
Very nice, very nice.
From she had stashed it, I would assume, somewhere on a shelf or something. And is there perhaps like in the rubble, could she find like a book or something? Like she would be looking for anything helpful.
Oh, that's right. You know this library inside out. So give me an investigation at advantage.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
That's
So many ones.
That's better.
Or perception's fine. Either one. I think whatever you prefer.
12.
Oh yeah, that's plenty. Yeah. I'm
Oh
saying,
wow, that's
I
funny.
do see 10 for something you know. Even
A
if
good
there's
level
there's
1.
rubble.
12
Yeah.
is plenty.
Yeah, you can sift through some of the rubble. Yeah, and find whatever you need for the most part.
Okay. Is there like any like a pamphlet on shadow dragons?
Oh, you're looking for something particularly on shadow dragons?
How to train your shadow dragon.
Or the realms that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can find some of the
Yeah.
shadow realms there.
Yeah, maybe just
Yeah.
like grab that and then grab my.
That's
little
fine. You grab
bag
that
and,
book. Yeah.
Is there any way that I would have gotten word of my dad? Or
Um,
would they be back? Is there like a shelter?
there is a shelter. Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, the book you grab is a. It seems to be a guide. It's pretty recent, actually, publication. You just received it in the library. Something Van Richten wrote. It's like a guide to some kind of Shadowfeller domains.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Informative.
you grab that. Yeah.
It's a nice hardback.
Carefully
Oh, yeah,
breaking
where's-
his
I don't know.
No, I'm
Yeah.
sponsored.
Yeah. Okay, well, as long as I'd gotten word that he was okay, I think that I would probably go to.
Oh no, you
Woods.
hear nothing about your father.
Oh, I don't. Okay, well then I probably spend my time looking for him.
Okay, you run to various shelters. People are already exiting out, and you ask everybody. No sign of your father at all.
Oh,
Oh.
well, that's more trauma than I was expecting.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. And I've checked the shelter. And
Yes.
everything. I go back to Jon.
Oh, you find John helping people around the village.
Jon, I can't find my dad anywhere. Nobody's even heard about where he went.
He's fine, Alvy. I'm sure of it.
No, but you don't understand. If nobody knows where he is and he was helping people.
He's okay. I have counted the dead and he was not among them.
But gone. Why wouldn't he be here?
I don't know. But he's alive.
Can I stay at your place tonight?
Yes, of course. The guest bedroom is always available.
Thank you.
Is it still there?
Is it on the
No,
second?
yeah. Then you have multiple rooms in the first.
Oh.
Yeah, John has a hard time getting up steps, so it's.
You wouldn't deprive an old man of his staff, would you?
Yeah. You do get this feeling, Alvy, that a strange bond of some kind, that your father is not gone, but not with you at the moment.
Oh.
Weird. So I'm gonna go to the Wellington Wells establishment.
Okay.
And I'm just sitting on a chair with a blanket with my glass of fire brandy.
All right. At this point, it's.
I'm also
quite late then.
eating the rest of the cold pancakes.
Oh, they're cold, but still delicious.
yeah.
Okay. There's still room, either sleeping on the couch or there's a couple of spare bedrooms. It's a
Alfie!
pretty big.
Oh, good.
Do you want some?
I see you've broken it out already.
Yeah. The best part of my day was hanging out with you.
Yeah.
And also being blessed by Seluni. That was cool, but that's second to hanging out with you.
Oh gosh, well, thank you.
Wait, are you staying over?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not as cool as it sounds. It's because my dad's not here.
Not like...
No,
Oh.
your dad's.
Oh, okay, because I was like, I'm too drunk to start dealing with that. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
No, but I can feel that he's alive, I think, but he's not here.
Okay, like maybe he went to go get like supplies or something. He's
Yeah, I
like,
guess.
I mean, your dad's like the coolest, you know. Mr. Alvy's dad, you know what I mean?
That guy.
Yeah, he's the coolest. He probably went to go get like supplies to like help people.
Yeah.
We'll be back probably in the morning.
Will we still be here?
Mm.
I know you have a plan.
Me, I never have plans.
Core?
But if I did, we would be leaving in the middle of the night. And I bet. Yes, we will leave in the middle of the night, and we're gonna go to the Domains of Dread. I don't know how to get there, but I'm guessing because Gum lives in the forest, he probably knows, right? So I figured we pack our bags, and what I'm gonna do on the couch is I'm gonna stuff these blankets so it looks like I'm sleeping on the couch, and then on this other, like on the floor, I'm gonna do this other pile of blankets so it looks like you're sleeping on the floor, and then we're gonna sneak out, and then we're gonna go like knock 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 on Gum's house and be like, hey, how do we get to the Domains of Dread? And he's gonna be like, I know the way, follow me, and then we'll follow
That
him.
was spot on. As she's talking, I'm like taking the drink and sort of like diluting it, and perhaps trading her
Sleight of hand and perception.
as she's talking with like a.
Oh wait, are
pet
you
food.
talking? Perception disadvantage.
Yeah, no, except I have wait, no.
Perception.
I'm so sorry. What
A
is
disadvantage.
perception at disadvantage? 13.
19.
Oh, okay. Your drink seems
Thank
different.
you so much for refilling
It
that.
seems different, but it's at this point you've drank so much we can't tell that it's not really as effective on you. All right. At this point, it's going to be time to go to sleep. I mean, you're exhausted from this battle and the running and everything, so you're pretty tired. You have to do a full.
I go off to the woods to go meditate
Okay.
because I don't think he's gonna want to.
And also, Jon is just going to basically be up all night helping, like, villagers and, like, helping people.
Okay, everyone
with
needs
their
your
homes
help.
and
That's
everything,
fine.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Then eventually you go to sleep. You do too.
Yeah,
I assume?
I'll
Yeah,
sleep
you-
off.
Satyrs need rest too, right?
I've been pacing all night with the same cup of coffee, being like that
Okay.
darkness stuff.
All right. So you all go to sleep. You are in your trance, and you have a like caffeine overhaul vision where at first there's nothing.
Play over
You know, in the Emperor's New Groove, the
Yes, exactly.
poison for Kishka.
Put that box inside of another box. And then I'll smash it with a hammer.
Slowly, in different ways, the exact same nightmare manifests itself to you all. In this nightmare, you see more and more dark portals appearing throughout the Feywilds. And even in your very homes and closest friends and family, it oozes out right there until the darkness grows to blot out even the light itself, and creatures of all kinds come out and just attacking it and just killing everybody. Then you see the distorted image. It all shifts and it just goes away. And you see a distorted image of that portal. Remember the portal that where you went where the ritual was?
Mm-hmm.
That giant portal that opened? Eerily, it is most certainly not closed. For you all, you get this vision that there's a dark heart pulsating there, as if it were still maybe open. And you all, in different ways, get up in a cold sweat. And you are more just with a tweak.
It's so cold.
You'd have to sleep essentially in the same room.
Yeah, I figured we were both
Yeah.
sleeping on the living room,
Okay.
just like on the floor.
And John is not there as you wake up in the middle of the night. It's dark.
I am so dehydrated right now.
As I come out of my my trance, my hand is immediately on my bow, and I'm looking everywhere around me.
Very nice. There's no dark portals, and every the creatures you saw are all gone. No one's dead that you know of.
I let go softly. And
But sorry, real quick, that portal is similar to the one you saw with Amalia. In fact, they're all very, very similar.
yes. So, since I only have to have 4 hours of rest, everyone
Yeah.
else is still sleeping, or
You assume maybe that they, well, you had this nightmare. They could or could not have had the same nightmare. But, yeah, they might or may not be awake.
Okay. How far away is the site of the portal?
Side of the portal from you?
Yes.
If you're out in the woods, same about 20 minutes. Not very far.
Okay, I'm going to take a quiet walk over to just see if there's anything left behind.
Okay, you make your way to the portal. You two.
Alvy.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Alright. And Alvy floats up and gets an extra blanket
Okay.
and a glass of water and brings it back to him.
You can't get the
Alvy.
sensation that this darkness is still pulling you.
This was
Does it
really
come to-
nice of you to do, but I'm still cold. Alvy.
Is it the fear of the dark portals?
How did you know?
Because we just saw dark portals.
No, but I literally just had a dream about them.
You just saw it too.
Yeah. I just had a dream about it. Did you just have
I just had a dream about it.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, we're the chosen ones.
Very
Oh
nice.
my god. Say Lune probably said you and your friend Alvy are the chosen one. And I think because I
Did
like
the moon goddess lady name drop me?
yeah, I think she did. Yeah. No. We were there and she definitely said you and Alvy are the chosen ones. And then I meant to tell you, but then with the dragon was there, and then like my dad got attacked, and then like my dad's girlfriend showed up. Yes, I meant to tell you. Yeah, Seluni said that we were both the chosen ones, so it makes sense that we had the same dream. So I think we, as the collective chosen ones, have to go check it out for the greater good.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over and grab a piece of paper. Okay, I'm gonna leave John a note, and I'm gonna say, Dear John, because I'm not gonna say father, you know what I mean? Can't give
Are
him
we
a-
gonna get in trouble?
No, here's what I'm saying. Dear John, this is Mr. Alvy's dad. I am taking the girls on a long weekend trip, fishing.
Amen.
And I left because I was getting supplies, like fishing rods for the trip. I will bring them back soon. Take care. Oh my god, what's your dad's name?
Alvy's dad.
It's Alvy's dad.
Mr. Alvy's dad. Okay, that sounds kind of like. Do you think he's gonna believe that? So I'm gonna fold it up. Okay, that's fine. See, we're like going fishing for the weekend. You know what I mean? We're gonna bring back like some salmon and some fairy tilapia, and then we're gonna have like a grill out. You know what I mean? That's what he thinks we're gonna do. So it's fine. We're like with your dad. It's fine. Okay, bye house. And I'm gonna start packing up my bag, grab my axe. Okay, do you have your stuff?
Can I forge a better letter behind your back?
Of course you do. yeah, with Alvy's dad, his actual name, and then you leave it on top of, and we can discuss
We're
what it is.
going fishing.
You leave the real note, I should say. Okay.
Okay. All right, we're heading out. I got
Is it
my
reasonable
pack.
to say that we've grabbed like a med kit?
Yeah, I'd like to grab
feel
actually
like-
supplies.
Oh, you got supplies. You got maybe some mementos of your mother, and perhaps some of your father if you wanted to. But or
Yeah, I'm gonna grab because I took it off to sleep. I'm gonna grab my mom's armor, my mom's plate armor.
oh, okay. You go into the basement and put on Amalia's plate mail.
And it fits
It
perfectly.
fits perfectly.
I'm gonna put mom's armor on. I'm gonna
There's
grab.
symbols of Kadi just inscribed within it.
Yeah, this feels cool. Yeah. And then I'm gonna grab the rest of my packs, some like rations. I'll grab a couple bottles of whatever, some pixie dust, whatever. But I
Okay.
pack the bag.
The essentials.
The essentials, my axe, and then I have the necklace on. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna take. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh,
Don't I look cool?
That's amazing. I didn't even know you still had that.
Yeah, it's been in the basement this whole time. And sometimes I put it on when I want to feel like righteous, Yeah, but I'm ready. Yeah, I got my axe.
Okay. Are you going to Alvy then, I assume?
What'd you pack? A bunch of books, you nerd.
Just a couple.
Just a couple books.
essentials. I've got like my alphabetized like meds.
Dewey Decimals is in here. Oh, very nice.
I'm gonna take the very last one and put it at the beginning. That's better. Does that bother you? Okay.
And under the darkness of night, the cover of night, you make your way out without being spotted by Jon.
Okay, so we're going through the woods. We are the chosen.
All right, Gum.
This is a terrible idea.
It's fine.
Maybe we should go back.
We are the chosen ones.
You make your way through the woods. Core, what about you? You don't see anybody go through.
Core's over here.
Oh, I always say Core like a Gum. I think it's the 3 letters. I'm sorry.
Similar to Core, I couldn't sleep, so I decided to go to the scene of the incident of where we were.
Oh, yeah? Okay, attracted by darkness, and you do feel...
Very quickly.
Again, it
sweating
seems to
from the
connect-
caffeine.
It seems to connect somehow to you in a way that you can't quite comprehend, and you make your way as well. It just so happens that you all kind of bump into each other right at the edge of the lake together.
And we all did the Spider-Man meme.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
Who goes there?
Oh, it's me, Gum. You know I haven't slept. Have you guys slept? I haven't slept.
Oh my gosh, no, we're just out for a midnight stroll that's gonna end up.
But
back
you're
at
all
the house
conveniently
where we
here.
were.
You're all conveniently here.
And
You all
weren't
saw
going
something.
anywhere
You
else.
no. I've been awake. I haven't.
Gum!
Breathe.
Come. I am your subconscious.
Quiet.
I came here because I didn't even sleep, but I felt like I was living a dream of portals and bad things, just like we saw earlier.
A vision of shadow portals.
See, I don't know why I said that.
There it is.
Are we all the chosen one? That doesn't seem right.
So when I did mention you and your friends.
Seems we
Oh,
all
yeah,
have
yeah.
the same visions.
Okay, wait, because Alvy and I definitely had the same dream. It was like the portals, and it looked like it was like chikum, chikum. Was that the noise that was happening? That was happening in my dream.
I think I thought it was just my own heart pulsing so much from all the coffee.
Very loudly in your ear, yes.
But it did feel coming from outside of me too.
They looked like the portal that appeared when your mother disappeared.
Did she go through the portal when she disappeared?
It all happened so fast, I can't even remember. But I get the same feeling from these as I did that day. And the fact that we all saw this must mean something.
I think you're right. So I think we're all coming to the same idea, which is go through the
Reading
portal.
this book about the dark realms.
You have a book.
Do we have time to read?
Is there time?
Before we go into something we don't even know, we need to know all the information we can get. I mean, oh my gosh! I mean, about the black portals and all this.
Well,
Oh my gosh!
You
By the
need
time
some water or something to calm you down.
I don't even know. Yeah, I'll just drink.
I have
this
here.
lake.
Wait, yeah, I don't have any water.
But you had another
Pull out.
liquid, don't you?
Because I come prepared.
Very
I
nice.
pull out my my leather. What are they?
Oh,
What's
that
the
can't-
official?
Oh, the sack of. Oh, I know exactly what you're saying.
We can say
Yeah.
lumber spread.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's
This is
just a
just
sack
a
of. It's like made of leather or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bladder, right?
Yeah, I think it's a bladder.
Yeah.
Sure, equivalent.
I pull out my
My bladder.
My bladder.
Detach it from your body.
Oh God, thank you.
Sprays it all over. You feel a little better.
I take it back from him and walk over to the creek close by. And
It's clear, pristine. Well, half of the creek is fine, but the actual Lake of Dreams is half tainted.
It did not look like this morning.
Under my breath, I'm like, that was 4 days of rations of water.
But you do fill up again. Alvy, as you begin to understand where you are, what you're doing, you hear a whisper in your mind. And all you hear is, it sounds like your father. And help. And it stops.
Who goes there? What? What's up?
Well, I feel like I just heard my dad.
Mr. Alvy's dad, you can come out.
All you hear suddenly is that a black speck, which now appears, and it's thumping.
We're not dreaming, are we?
Does it
I
seem
put my
like
arm
that's
in
where it
front
came
of
from?
Willa
Oh, yeah.
to hold her back.
Oh no, Willa.
If that's your dad, he looks weird.
Well, I don't think that is my dad.
Oh. Oh, that's the portal! Oh, okay.
Alfie, did you hear his voice or did you feel his voice?
Yes.
That helps a little. I walk closer, but not too close.
Yeah, I get closer.
Yeah, I like to get a little closer.
Okay.
I push Willa back.
All right, begins to thump, 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 thump. The closer you get. You go touch it?
I mean, I'm hearing his voice,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I'm just.
All
I
right.
want
You
to
put your sword out a little bit, and as you
Alfie!
do, the heart begins to so fast that it suddenly breaks and expands all over you. And one fell swoop swallows you whole. And you're
All of
gone.
us?
All of you. Swallows you whole. John, you feel a sense of disturbance
A disturbance in the force.
as
I run home as quickly as I can.
Will is no longer there. Just a note. And now...
What does the note say?
Like
It
three
look like
notes.
she's there.
What?
She could be under this pile of blankets.
I like the pile of blankets.
That's pretty...
Yeah.
You read the note, and you know and you feel that your daughter is now lost onto the darkness.
Willa, no.
Don't go fishing, Willa.
And with that, we will end episode 1 of Prophecy of Shadows. That was fantastic. Round of applause for you all. Fantastic. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I know you could be spending 2 hours doing something else, but we appreciate you enjoying our Adventures in Green and Garb.
Remember, smite that like button.
Smite that like
Yeah.
button!
Like button, really
Notification bell,
appreciate it.
subscribe. It means a lot
Thank
to
you so
us.
much.
Thank you
Start
so
going
much. See you next time.